It's your favorite 71% successful grant writer, Superior Shelby, and I'm so happy to bring you some amazing grant opportunities this morning. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome in, friend. I love talking about grant opportunities for startups, small business owners, and nonprofit organizations so we can have the capital we need to make some impact in the community. These are free money opportunities, friends. No credit checks, no paybacks, no personal information needed, and you don't have to worry about providing your bank account statements or a tax return, okay? Now, we can get this free money from the US government, from like nonprofit organizations like HelloSkip, the Fearless Fund, and we can also get this free money from, companies like Google and Walmart and Amazon. Free money, friends. So I'm happy to bring you some new opportunities. The month of July, or in the summer in general, is one of the hottest times of the year when we're talking about small business funding opportunities, okay? Especially with grants. I'm dedicating my time to actually come back to the US. If you guys don't know, I live abroad, but I'm coming back to the US starting in Orlando for the whole entire month of July, and I'm going to be dedicating my time 2 days for you guys to come in person, and we're going to take advantage of the local governments the local grants in your area. During this time of the year, friends, I noticed that there is a lot of local government grant opportunities that are for small business owners in your local areas, and I don't want you to miss out on those. I mean, it's cute for us to continue to talk about HelloSkip, Hello Alice opportunities, Amazon $10,000, $20,000 grants, but those are broad grants, which means it could be a lot of people applying for those opportunities. But these opportunities that I want us to kind of focus on is the ones that are in your local areas, specifically for entrepreneurs and startups in your local governments, in your zip code, right? Which will increase your opportunities and chances of approvals. Now, in this live stream, I'm going to show you some, grants in here, the HelloSkip platform. I'm also going to go over the $2 million grant to show you guys the difference between the grants. And then, obviously, I'm going to open the floor some questions and concerns about you guys' grant writing journey. If you have any questions about a grant that you're currently working on and you simply just need some help, you can definitely drop the questions during this live, okay? All right, y'all ready? Let's get started. Over 1,500 grants, okay, dropped in my inbox the other day. And I have been dedicating my time. I know y'all see the bags under my eyes, but I've been dedicating my time to making sure I comb through, fine-tooth comb, and find the best opportunities that we could talk about throughout this week. So we can give all of our time of the summer to apply for all of these opportunities, and we don't miss out on not one, okay? All right, remember, the best ways for you to prepare for these grant opportunities, let's run through it real quick. If you are a small business owner or you're starting a business, you need to have a business plan, all right? A business plan, something that's thorough, polished, professional, and that outlines your mission, vision, and values, that outlines your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, your competitive analysis, and all of the other details that someone or the grantors will need to know how you would use this money, okay? Need a business plan. If you are a nonprofit, you will need what's called a project proposal, okay? A project proposal. Now, secondly, what you need to have to best prepare you for these opportunities so you can increase your chances of approvals, friends, is to have a pitch deck. A pitch deck is a PowerPoint version of your business plan. It's like an 8 to 10 slide, cute, aesthetically pleasing, easy to read and comprehend on what your business mission is and how you are going to use this money. 8 to 10 slides, all right? You can use Microsoft Office, you can use ChatGPT to help you out, all of that good stuff, okay? So you need a business plan, you need a pitch deck, and last but not least, if you're a nonprofit, you need a pitch deck as well, okay? And last but not least, what I definitely recommend you guys have to properly be prepared for these opportunities is a pitch video. A pitch video is simply you using your camera phone, friend, and doing a 1 to 3 minute pitch explaining, some information about you, how you got into this industry, what you're going to bring to the industry, right? How you're going to drive impact to your customers, and also how you would use this funding opportunity. Okay? So 3 things you need to have. Now, there are 3 main websites that I use to search for grant opportunities. Get ready to write this down, friend. Get ready to write it down. Okay. Number 1 website to find grant opportunities that are funded through the government is Grants.gov. Now, I want to show you guys Grants.gov because yesterday you guys asked me, can I walk y'all through? So I'm going to just show you quickly here the 3 main websites I use, and then we going to get into the grants, okay? That's fine? I knew you would be okay, friend. Look, I done made me a smoothie this morning. The smoothie gone. The smoothie was so good. I had a great run this morning, so I'm full of energy, if y'all ain't know. Grants.gov. Thank you, Mystic. Our friend, that's what I'm talking about, friend. Friend done dropped it. Shout out to you, friend. Where Gabby at when we need her, right? Thank you, friend. Our friend Mystic, she dropped it. Grants.gov. We are about to go over Grants.gov. I want y'all to pay attention so you know how to kind of navigate, okay? Okay. You know, I love talking about this stuff, friend. Okay, because this is some good stuff. They ain't gonna tell you this at the SBA. All right, Grants.gov, all right? If you're walking along with me, I will be, I'll slow down for you, okay? Just let me know. All right, so boom. Grants.gov. This is the #1 website for you to find government grant opportunities that serve in your favor, especially when we're talking about those local government grant opportunities, okay? Like I said, y'all, you don't want to sleep on the local grants because if you don't apply for those opportunities, and guess what? Your local commissioners and politicians get to split that pot around Christmas time, and that's why they get to have them a good Christmas, okay? All for your opportunity. Let's get down to it. Okay, so you want to come in here. Now, oh, hold on. Let me go back to home real quick, okay? Now, in order for you to apply for grant opportunities that's inside of grants.gov, you will simply need to register your company, okay? You will click here, you will register yourself. In order for you to register yourself, you got to make sure you have your UEI number, okay? You have to go to sam.gov to get that. Look at it, it popped right up. The unique entity identification number is a 12-digit numeric code that will actually identify your business in the event you are applying for government opportunities. That goes for government grants and also government contracts. Some of y'all want to do business with the government, okay? So you will come here, click on Get Started. It will give you 4 steps, and you will walk through those steps to get your UEI number prior to you actually signing or registering yourself for grants.gov, okay? Got it? Okay, great, friend. So boom. Now, once you register yourself, you'll be able to register your company as what's called an organization, and then you will notice that it will unlock or it will go green for you to be able to apply for these opportunities. I'll show you what I mean because we're going to click on a grant. All right, boom. So say we come in here and you want to use the filters that's in place on the side. So I can just say food and beverage, I guess, or I just put food industry. Food, and if you know your grant opportunity number, that's great. Some people do, some people don't. We're looking for a grant. Let's see here, funding grants, eligibility. So we got to make sure it says small business, right? Because we are small business owners, so small businesses. Okay, and then let's see, and then category. So food and nutrition, all right? Oh, I'm just doing this for like if you're in food beverage industry, right? I'm just doing that. And then this is agency. We'll do all agencies where it can be through agriculture or whoever. Now it's already, once we put the filters in place, friend, it's already, right? Started searching for it as we put the filters in. So these are like, some grant opportunities or whatever. We'll just click search, okay? So go ahead and do that. So this is through the government or whatever. You'll click on the opportunity number. Let me get myself right. You'll click on the opportunity number and it'll take you to the actual grant opportunity, okay? Now this is an agriculture grant for food and nutrition. It may say minor use, minor species development of drugs. This can potentially be an opportunity for individuals who want to offer, say, food. You want to help You might want to do this for a program that helps persons that are recovering, right? Rehabilitation centers, and you can like offer food packages or whatever the case may be to them, right? So maybe that's something you want to do. So the award ceiling for this is $250,000. Okay, that's not bad. And you have this was like the forecast date, but yeah, that means when they've been posted this. And then this is all of the information that you need, who's eligible, all of that good stuff. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, it will let you know who is the grantor contact. Terry and Brown is the grantor. They give you her name, her number, as well as her email address. Okay, now you won't be able to apply because simply the apply button is grayed out because you have to register, friends. Okay, you got to register. So that's how Grants.gov works. I hope this gave you clarity on how to search for opportunities. If you don't find opportunities in here, friend, don't even worry, because guess what? You can go to GrantWatch.com. GrantWatch.com. Hold on, that's not it. GRANT watch.com. is a $40 a month subscription, okay, friend? It's $40 a month. And you can come here, and it's much easier to comprehend when we're talking about grant opportunities. Hey, Gabby is in here. Gabby, can you drop our phone number? Just let y'all know, y'all, we got a phone number. I'm so proud of us. We is coming a long way, friend. Okay, so look. So yeah, Gabby dropped the information. So if y'all want to have a one-on-one consultation with me and you want to book a consultation with me, you can always just text Grants, or you can click the link in the description, okay? So, and it's $47. So boom, let's get down to it. So GrantWatch.com is a $40 a month subscription, okay? And how you use this, as soon as I come on here, I want to click the tab up front that says Grants for Small Businesses. It's going to take us directly to the filtered area where we need to go ahead and put in our business category, our location, all of that good stuff. Somebody dropped their location, their business category, and yeah, let me know if you are a woman. I want to know. I want to find a grant for somebody really quick. So drop your business industry. Tell me where you're located, so what state you're in. And if you are, a woman-owned business, if you are BIPOC, BIPOC is an acronym for Black, Indigenous, Person of Color. So just put BIPOC, for example, say BIPOC medical, right? Or BIPOC beauty industry, Texas, right? So I want you to drop your business industry, where you're located, what state, and something significant about you as the owner. Are you Black, Indigenous, Person of Color? Are you a woman-owned small business? If you're a woman-owned small business, put WSOB, all right? WSOB. And yeah, if you're a veteran-owned business, put VET, right? Put VET. These are the acronyms that you guys need to know when we're talking about applying for grants, okay? VET, obviously, that's for veteran-owned businesses, all right? You have, yeah, okay, we got it. Boom. So, boom, we're going to do this. We got, all right, non-emergency transportation. So, Texas. Oh, Texas. All right, let's get to Texas. All right, so Texas. And then we have your small business. That's you as the recipient. Make sure it's on there, friend, okay? And then category. All right, our friend says she is, Yolanda, I can't wait to talk to you. Yolanda booked a consultation with me, y'all. Non-emergency transportation. Okay, so, and you're Black, right? So I'm just going to put BIPOC in your business. Let's see. What do they call that? EMS, Homeland Security, no. Entrepreneur status, I'll do that one. And then let me see. You want to click, I'm sorry, in this part, I'm just doing it all in my head. On this part, y'all, you want to click all of the categories that, that pretty much describe you, okay? So, health and medical, right? Let's move forward. Let's see if there's anything else in here I can add that will narrow down to all of the opportunities that serve in her favor. All right, so, and she's in transportation, right? She's a woman. All right, so we have 6 out of 61 filters. All right, so we're going to click search. And look at this. They found 302 grants that she can apply to. Okay, 300. Okay, so when you pay for this opportunity here, and before, what I like to do when I come on here, friends, I like to read the short description before I even decide to click on view the full grant, because I ain't trying to waste my time. You know what I mean? So we know she's into non-emergency transportation. So for example, this one over here, it says Prize to USA nonprofit and for-profit organizations, teams of individuals. The funding is intended for systems that will enable the treatment of various genetic disorders, right? So that kind of like, I mean, yeah, but that don't got nothing to do with non-emergency transportation, right? If she applied to that one, it wouldn't make sense. Marine energy, it wouldn't make sense, right? So you got to make sure you are actually reading before you go into it. All right, so we're gonna go through, and then once you like find one that serves in your favor after we done went through, sometimes I like to even start from the back and come to the front. I don't know, that's just me. It gives you the deadline date. Make sure you look at the deadline too. Let me see, funding is intended for educational projects and pilot projects related to recycling gas that has nothing to do with what our friend is doing. Let's see here, and it's just, I wanna find one that like kind of serves in her favor a little bit. Hold on. Something that makes sense. Childhood, early childhood education, technical assistance with youth. And I think that they're bringing it up because I put in there like women. Let's see, solar power. See, I know how to read through this quickly, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Let me get back into it. All right, either way, I don't want to keep going through it and waste our time because we got to get to the next one. So when you click on one, then this is what it will look like, and you got to subscribe to it, all right? So I'm going to log in and show you all of the details, what it kind of looks like once you go in there, okay? Hopefully I made a payment because, child, oh, yeah, I did. All right, cool. Come on, there we go. All right, so I'm just going to click on one, and this is what it looks like when you go inside. This is one for, like, if you're in Louisiana for arts, but it'll give you all of the details, okay? So it gives you a description of the opportunity. It gives you the eligibility requirements, everything you would actually see on Grants.gov, okay? Everything that you need to see, okay? The grant award size and the contact information, right? Questions will be directed to these folks. This is the area. This is their actual physical location, everything, right? And you can also view the grant on their actual link, their actual website, okay? So they give you the link as well. So, yeah, all right. So this is it. So this is GrantWatch.com. Now, if you are, you know, I know $40 could be a little steep nowadays, okay? If you feel like $40 is a little bit too much and you don't want to invest, and this is your first time getting acquainted with grant opportunities, then HelloSkip is going to be the perfect place for you to come here, okay? Shout out to Teresa. I'm logged into hers because we applied for a grant for her a while ago, okay? I guess it's just logged in, okay? But so this is HelloSkip. HelloSkip is a federally certified nonprofit organization that has usually revolving over 20 grants in its platform. This is a free platform. You can sign yourself up. You can use my invite code Superior Shelby. That's Shelby with an IE at the end, okay? Now, once you sign yourself up for HelloSkip, I advise that you apply for at least 3 grants in here before you decide to hire me, before you decide to even like move forward or even like book a $47 call. Like before you decide to waste your money with me, give yourself the chance to understand how grants work. Before you decide to waste your money with me, give yourself the chance to understand how grants work. If you pay $47 for a call with me, and we hop on there and we go over everything that I usually go over on YouTube, you might be pissed off because you're going to feel like I ain't get a value out of this conversation. When really we can have a higher, level type of conversation and really dive deeper into where your challenge is with you applying for opportunities, right? Right? So I would love for you guys to sign up for HelloSkip. I don't work for these folks. I don't have no type of dealings with them. But if you sign up and use my invite code, it's a free platform. You'll be able to have access to all of these amazing opportunities. HelloSkip themselves shares their revenue every month with small business owners and entrepreneurs. They actually give out $1,000 grants at least once or twice a month. which means once you get approved, you can actually get a $1,000 grant, like literally, like it's called an instant grant. So they choose you. It's like a raffle type of thing. They'll choose you live on YouTube. And once you're called, you give them your number, your application number, or whatever that opportunity number is, and then they will go ahead and directly send you the funds. It's an instant $1,000, so I'm pretty sure you get it right then and there. Okay, so there's 14 grants in this platform right now. I'm pretty sure they're going through the big list like I did. So if we go throughout this entire month, you're going to notice that they're going to continue to update this website. All right. HelloSkip also offers loans, lines of credit, and credit card funding opportunities. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, even if if you're going for grant opportunities and you are also open to taking out a loan or something like that, you can use the HelloSkip platform and their agents to figure out what's the best opportunities for you. All right, so they got so many grants out here for women-owned small businesses. Okay, and also we have the Warrior Rising grant. Make sure you guys apply for that one, especially if you are a veteran-owned business. This one I don't want anyone to sleep on. This is called the America's Top 100 Small Business. It's a $25,000 grant. So let's kind of read into it because it's a really good one. The deadline date is in 5 days. So this one is a $99 application fee. That's the only thing I can say about this grant that I'm like, I don't know. But this grant does come with some really good stuff behind it, okay? Like once you get approved, you will, and you also get $30 off if you use the Skip a link. Okay, that's what it says. Note there is a $99 application fee, but you can get $30 off with the Skip link and use the discount code, okay, Skip 30. So because you signed up for HelloSkip, you don't even have to, pay the full $99 application fee. This application fee includes a 1-year membership to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. I did a video about how important joining the U.S. Chamber of Commerce is, okay? Especially if you are a service-based business, especially if you are a service-based business and you service your community. So especially if you are a plumber, if you are in real estate, if you are into auto sales, if you are servicing your community, people literally will get to know you off of your services, and you want to continue to market yourself. Joining the U.S. Chamber of Commerce is top tier, okay? That's top tier marketing in your area. Remember, you can become a millionaire just by servicing your zip code. You ain't got to become a millionaire just because you're trying to service everybody in the U.S., okay? So the U.S. Chamber of Commerce will actually help you with developing your business reputation and marketing your business in those high rooms, okay? So, all right, applying to this one is a great opportunity. Then you have to be a U.S. Citizen. You must be a U.S.-based for-profit business operating for at least 1 year, have less than 250 employees, and make less than $20 million for both 2022 and 2023, and agree to all of the rules, including potentially attending an award ceremony. You have by July 8th to apply. If they are telling you have to make gross revenues of less than $20 million, imagine what type of people are applying for this opportunity. And it's not even about winning so much. It's about getting yourself in that room so you can develop your company or understand how things need to be working, how you get a different business model perspective, right? So this grant is more than just about winning $25,000. It's about actually getting in that room, okay? So I don't want you guys to sleep on being one of America's top 100 small businesses, okay? You will be labeled that. All right, so let's keep going. Then I went over HoneyBook, so I want to show you guys what it looks like here inside of the HelloSkip platform. We went over this grant yesterday. This is a $25,000 opportunity as well for creative and marketing consultants. So even if you are creative consultant, so if you do what I do, right? If you're doing coaching and consulting, you can do this. If you're training people how to do what you do, so say, for example, you may do something in the beauty industry, right? Cut hair a certain way or whatever the case may be, and you're teaching others how to do that. Well, that's creative coaching, so you can actually apply to this one. So it's called the Breakthrough Grant. So $25,000 that you can receive in tools, resources, and training to break through barriers and and accelerate their growth. The Breakthrough Grant is powered by HoneyBook. The leading client flow management platform trusted by over 100,000 independent businesses in the United States and Canada, babe. So you must have fewer than 3 years in the business. So this is preferred, for you guys to be new business owners, new startups. You got to have an established business presence. So at least have a website or some type of social media presence, for instance. You have a Facebook group or something like that. No more than 3 full-time employees. You cannot be an existing HoneyBook subscriber. HoneyBook, I believe they help you out with like accounting, kind of like QuickBooks, or I believe they're kind of like LegalZoom and QuickBooks put together, right? And Zendesk. Annual revenue must be less than $100,000. You can't make no more than $100,000, okay? And you must be based out of U.S. or Canada, but you cannot be that's excluding Quebec, okay? And you have by the 16th of this month, July, to apply for this opportunity, a $25,000 grant opportunity. That is something that you guys should not sleep on, okay? If you are a 1-year-old business, or you're less than, even if you're a startup. So if you're a startup and you have a social media account, and even if you don't, you can go ahead and start you a Facebook today, start you an Instagram, a TikTok today, right? Or you can go ahead and use GoDaddy.com, and you can pay for your domain, which will cost you probably like 20 to 40 bucks, and you can create a free website using GoDaddy.com. Then I want you to apply for this opportunity. You can sign up for HelloSkip, which is free, and you can actually come in here and apply to this opportunity. It's $25,000 that will give you the tools and resources and training that you need to develop. Okay? Got to be a startup, pretty much. Okay? U.S. or Canada. If you want help and you want my help to apply for this type of opportunity and for others that serve in your favor, I charge $420 to do something like this. Okay, but I would be more than happy to assist. Include if you have already, applied for grants yourself. But if you haven't applied for grants yourself, then listen, I advise that you go and apply to this one. This is on the HelloSkip platform. I kind of went over the actual grant yesterday on their website. Okay. Let's see, what else do they have in here that we can actually go through, okay? Let's not forget about the Fast Break grant. That's $150, $10,000 grant opportunities. I really want to help you guys with applying to this one. I would love to actually apply to this one live on YouTube. I don't know, we'll see. But this is they're giving out 150 $10,000 grant opportunities. There's only 25 of us on this live right now, okay? So with that being said, all 26 of us have the opportunity to actually get this $10,000 grant opportunity. So let's go through it. So it's LegalZoom, the ASEAN Opportunity Fund. So they are a nonprofit organization, just like HelloSkip. The NBA, the WNBA, and the NBA G League, they've all came together to offer grants across the country. So 150 small businesses will receive $10,000 grants and a LegalZoom product of their choosing. 3,000 emerging entrepreneurs or startups, right, will receive a LegalZoom product of their choosing. Let me explain something to y'all and how amazing this offer is. Let's actually take the time out to visit LegalZoom so you can understand what LegalZoom is. I don't have any affiliations with these folks, all right? I wish I did, but I'm just being honest. Remember, you guys, I'm out of the U.S. I'm in Panama, so U.S. legal help in Panama. This is funny. All right, so I'm in Latin America, okay, not Panama City, Florida. LegalZoom gives you all of your business, personal, attorneys, forms, contracts, and all of the support that you truly need to develop your business. If you get the ability to use one of their products, that means you can get your LLC for free. You understand me? That means you can get some type of bookkeeping for free. That means you can get all of your business to protect your business, your trademark and your copyright and contracts, all of that stuff to best prepare you, possibly for free. Right? Attorney, look, you use their products. These are their products. E-signature. So for those of you who are signed up for DocuSign and paying that $30 a month for DocuSign, well, there you go. You ain't got to pay for it, saving you money. So understand that applying for this grant opportunity, even if you are not amongst the 150 small business owners that actually get approved of the $10,000 opportunity, 3,000 of us still get a chance at using one of these amazing services that can truly help us protect our business, develop our companies, and show business professionalism. So why not give ourselves a chance at getting this opportunity just in general, even with it coming with in-kind services? You got to be a U.S.-based entrepreneur, got to make less than $1 million. You must have an active business bank account. On this actual application at the bottom, it asks for your business bank account and routing number. Because, honey, once you're approved, they're going to automatically start the ACH transfer. The 10K applicants must have been in business for at least 3 months and currently in operation. Emerging entrepreneurs must have less than 3 months of operation history. So in other words, if you started your business at the beginning of this year, January 2024, you are good to go, okay? It says your business you must have been in business and operating, right? So, at least making some type of traction. It didn't really necessarily say you needed to have the LLC, but I'm pretty sure having an LLC will definitely help you increase your chances of approvals. It didn't technically say that. Okay, so, yeah, you guys have at it. So this is the application. Let's go to the application. There's 2 questions on here. The first question asks, please provide a brief description of your business or idea and who your business serves. That's easy, y'all. Explain your service or product and who are you servicing. And then the second question, please tell us what inspired you to start your business. Why are you getting into entrepreneurship? And why this particular business industry? What do you plan to bring to the table? And why do you want to bring such an innovator or be the pioneer of what you're bringing to the table in this industry? I want you to dive deeper, and your answer needs to be stacked like that. It needs to be script like that, okay? Thorough, okay? So you come in here, you'll click on I'm interested. It will unlock for you. You'll answer these questions, submit the application through HelloSkip, or you can also apply on the external website directly through fastbreak.com. Okay, Fastbreak, you can go directly there. But HelloSkip is literally, HelloSkip, okay? All right. Okay, we got that one. So this is pretty much, the platform that I advise if you are just getting started. If this is your first time learning about grants, if you're just understanding, you want to know how grants work, you want to apply to grants, you want to give yourself the chance, friend, this HelloSkip.com is the perfect platform for you to sign up for. Download their app, use my invite code Superior Shelby, okay, and you can have free access to all of these grant opportunities, and go ahead and apply to at least 3 of them. Now, I'm going to give you guys some grant writing advice. The grant writing journey is not one where you apply to one grant and let it go and believe like 30 days, 45 days, 3 months later, you can come back to spin the block on the grant and say, well, I never heard nothing from the grant. I guess it wasn't true. It was a scam. No, stop having a limited belief. Let me tell you something. Grant writing is a gamble. There is no guarantees that you will actually get this funding simply because you don't have to pay it back, 1. 2, it's also because you don't know who the other parties are applying. You don't know how strong their statements are. You don't know what they're bringing to the table. You understand? The best thing that you can do is focus on what you got going on, have tunnel vision on the impact that you're going to drive to your community, and make sure you are properly prepared for these opportunities. But if you apply for 1 grant a day, you're going to keep your business debts away, and you're also showing commitment and you're prioritizing your business funding journey. The day you prioritize your business funding journey, gang, I always say, is the day that you are the business funding or the business itself is going to prioritize your pockets. Okay? Now, if you apply to 1 grant a day in this month of July, that's 30 grants, right? I'm already on grant number 3 because today is July 3rd. So I'm already on grant number 3. Okay. And in my community, I drop grants every day that I'm applying to and that we're just applying to for clients. If you're a part of my community, you know. So if you apply to 1 grant a day, that's 30 grants a month. Out of 30 grants you apply to, you can at least get 2. And you don't know what those 2 opportunities, it could be a $500 grant, depending on what type of grants you apply to, right? It could be a $10,000 grant, but you got to give yourself the opportunity. You got to prioritize it. I know life be lifing, but life is going to always life. That's the whole purpose, right? You're supposed to be in a position. It's not supposed to be easy, right? Entrepreneurship is not supposed to be easy for the average American citizen. I'm just being completely honest with you. So in order for you to try to climb yourself up out of that 9-to-5 bucket, or try to, scale yourself out of, living from client to client, paycheck to paycheck, but now you're an entrepreneur, so client to client, you're going to have to prioritize your funding opportunities, right? And then also strategize on the best ways to bootstrap, get creative, So with that being said, I gave you guys the 3 main websites I use. I gave you guys the 3 documents that you should actually have to best prepare yourself for these grant opportunities. We went over Grants.gov. We went over GrantWatch.com, HelloSkip.com, okay? And then we also went over a couple of other websites like SAM.gov as well as LegalZoom, okay? I'm giving y'all some opportunities, some encouragement. Please apply. Now, I get this question a lot. Shelby, when should I actually hire a grant writer? Grant writers are not cheap. Good ones, okay? Good grant writers who have a 71% successful grant writing rate or higher like I do are not cheap, okay? So I advise that if you are in your startup phases and you're not making that money right now, you know what I mean, friend? Then apply to these grants yourself. At least apply to 3 of them yourself. And I want to also go ahead and answer the question because this is a frequently asked question that I get on every day on my Zoom or not on my live. Are there grants for my business industry? Yes. There is a grant literally for all business industries, no matter what race, gender, ethnicity group, or sexuality you are. You simply need to use the 3 main websites that I stated at the beginning of this live. All right, so go back to the first 10 minutes that I stated at the beginning of this live and use those filters that are in place to find the opportunities that serve your favor in your local areas. And also, join different community groups that are in your industry, right? So if you are in the trucking industry, if you are in the beauty industry, if you are into real estate, if you are into creative content, if you are into coaching and consulting, then join different Facebook groups that offer opportunities as well. Right? Sometimes when you join those local groups, those women-owned small business groups in your zip code and in your area, they give out grant opportunities that might not be posted on these websites that I stated, right? It might be something more in-house. Those are like in-house grants. You got to be a part of the gang. You got to be a part of the union. So join those groups so you can increase your opportunities and also network with other business owners and other people the directors who are in these spaces that can get you approved. Right? So, you got to get a little bit, this is creative, this is what they call creative funding. You got to get creative. Creative funding is like crowdfunding and fundraising and doing, these dinners and luncheons and trying to get people investors to invest, right? But these grants kind of work the same way. Now, if you're not willing to put that effort in and really put that work in and to get in the money you deserve to reinvest in your company, I totally get it. I understand how you want to get rich tomorrow. I understand how you don't really want to put no blood, sweat, and tears into your business. I understand that. I understand that you don't really want to do that. I understand that you're emotional about that and you physically feel like you just can't do it. I totally understand that. But I'm letting you know right now that maybe entrepreneurship is not for you. Maybe investing in other businesses is what's best for you. And the best way I would say for you to go is to, you can take advantage of those other opportunities, or you can just like kind of, save some money on the side and invest. Right? So if you are getting into entrepreneurship because you want to dedicate more time to your family and all of that good stuff, well, at the beginning stages, I'm here to tell you that you're going to be dedicating a lot of your time. It's 24 hours in order to get this thing running. You got to be willing to execute, And this is part of that, because you need money in order to run your company. You need money to start your systems. You need money to develop your website. You need money to hire that person to delegate those tasks, right? So Grants is going to give you that free money that you can get, so you don't have to be no hassle, stress-free, and you don't have to go through what I'm going through and having to pay back $100,000 and something SBA loan. It's no fun. It's no fun at all. It's no fun at all. Once those funders, they get you the money, and then when you're sitting and the money's in your account, but you're like, oh shit, yeah, I got to pay it back. I forgot. You better make sure you have a strategy or a business plan that's actually going to work, right? So execute. Gotta put some movement behind that E, the execution, okay? Now, I want to open up the floor for some questions about grant opportunities because I know you guys got questions. Like I said, I always answer that question. Is there grants for my particular business industry? Yes, there's always going to be grants for your business industry. Okay, use the 3 main websites. But if you have any questions about applying for grants, if you simply just want to know how you can get in contact with me, just go ahead and drop it in the chat. My assistant, Gabby, is joining us. Okay, shout out to Gabby. She has officially put our phone number here. You can always text #grants or grants to 855-731-1487. That is my business official number. We officially got a number. Y'all, I'm so happy that we got this number. It took me 6 months to get this A2P registration verified. I am verified, okay? Through the U.S. government. So I don't want to hear it. Okay, this phone number, this is the solidified phone number. 855-731-1487. Do not text me no question. Don't text me, are there grants in my area? No, drop the question right here live on YouTube. Don't be afraid. Drop the question right here because your question can help everybody else have clarity on how these grants work. Don't be selfish. Don't text me, are there grants in my areas? Don't text me, how can I apply for a grant? Don't text me, how do I prepare for a grant? Watch my YouTube videos. If you text me that bullshit, I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to respond, I promise you. I might have my AI bot respond to you with a link to my YouTube video. Because I only want business owners who comprehend these steps. I only want to service business owners who are dead ass serious. I only want to service business owners who truly have like a genuine ship and drive an impact in their community. Not people who want to get rich tomorrow. Not people who just simply want to, just want a couple dollars so they can hold over to the end of the year. Not somebody who just want to build a business just so they can get on social media and say, oh, I'm a boss, but they ain't really got no motion. No, I'm talking to the real business owners who have actually been giving themselves the chance. They've been trying for these opportunities. You have came across some hurdles, some challenges. You simply need some additional help. That's who I'm talking to, who I'm targeting. I understand you guys are startups. If you are just starting and you want to apply for grants and stuff yourself, you want to save the money, visit HelloSkip.com, sign yourself up, and apply to these free grant opportunities, okay? That platform is free for you to sign up, okay? It's free. But for me, I am offering to apply for a $2 million grant. In addition to that, 4 additional grants that serve in your favor, right? So I'm going to apply for 5 grants for you that serve in your favor. All right, high ticket qualifying upper echelon polished grants for $420. Text me if you ready to pay the $420. If you ain't ready, don't text. Okay? If you ain't ready, don't text. If you need a business plan, a pitch deck, and you need assistance with the pitch video situation, then you can also text me. You can say, I need a business plan. You can just text me, I need a business plan. Okay? But do not text #grant. Don't text me grants if you ain't got the 420 ready to go. You understand, friend? The reason why I say that is because I be so hold on, y'all, that was my mama. The reason why is because I be so ready to apply for grants for you. I be so ready to put that faith and belief and energy into your opportunity. Don't play with me. So I will apply for 5 grants for you for $420. I'm a 71% successful grant writer. I've been doing this for 9 years. If you don't believe in me, if you don't believe in my expertise, then you can always visit HelloSkip.com and you can apply to these grants yourself. Okay, either way, the information I'm telling you, you can Google this. It's everywhere. Okay, the information I'm telling you, I'm just delivering it to you in a simplified, easy way to comprehend so you don't have to go out and do the research. Okay, either way, the information I'm giving you, you can use it. I'm giving it to you for free game, free gems. But if you want me to do it for you, it's $420 to apply for 5 grants for you. It takes me 2 weeks to do this, 14 business days. We get 2 consultations. We have a consultation prior so we can go over the 5 grants that I chose for you. And maybe you got a grant that you want me to apply to, on the side. And then once we're done with our consultation, I'll go ahead and start applying for some grants for you, and then we'll have our grant debrief Zoom, okay? That's how this works. How do I get the information in order to know what type of grant, so what type of business you are? There is a form you'll fill out. Once you make the payment, it'll direct you to fill out the form, the questionnaire, and then I'll have all the information I need. Once you fill out the questionnaire, it'll also direct you to go ahead and book our first Zoom, okay? $420 for me, a 71% successful grant writer, to write 5 grants for you. Now, I got people on retainer. I got people that paid me 3 racks this month, okay? So if you want me to prioritize you, if you want my team to do this, and you have the $420 ready to go, and you don't want to miss out on opportunities, you know you don't have time to do this, and you understand how grants work, all right, then you can text me. If you understand how grants work, in other words, you understand that grants are no 100% guarantees, no matter how in detail I, present you, okay? You understand that. You understand that, however, you understand that the opportunities that I'm going to choose for you are going to be what's best, and I'm only choosing opportunities that can help us increase our chances of approvals because, baby, I want to increase my success rate. Friend? Okay? All right, so what questions y'all got? Question, I paid for LLC through LegalZoom in Nevada, but I haven't been able to do much with it. I did it during the COVID time. Is it still valid or should I start over? It still should be valid, to be honest with you. What you need to do is you need to reach out to your Secretary of State or go to your Secretary of State website. Possibly reach out to LegalZoom consultants, okay? I think they have a free chat, and you can ask them if your LLC is still active. Usually what happens is once you get an LLC, you have to pay what's called an annual fee, all right? That annual fee, I know for the state of Florida, it can start at like $120, and I've seen some go up to like $5,000, okay? Depending on the age of your company, type of your company, and things like that, right? So in Nevada, it's a little bit different. I'm not sure what that annual fee would be, but you can reach out to your Secretary of State or the Department of Corporations in your state in Nevada, right? And you can see what that annual fee is. Search for your business and see if it says active, right? You can usually, when you go on the Secretary of State, you can search for your business, and then it'll tell you if your business is active or not. If it's not, then you might want to go ahead and pay that annual fee, friend, okay? All right, so just I'm ready to retire from my county job and take my benefits and run. I know that's right. So what you want to do with the rest of your life, friend? I got a call today. I am on with these grants. Let's do it. I can't wait. Work for myself. What if I want to change my LLC to Arizona? Well, you can do that. All right, you can definitely do that. So if you can change it to Arizona. You don't do like a state transfer. You just purchase an Arizona LLC. Pamela says, I have an LLC, but work for the state. The annual fee is about $350. There you go. Okay. If Pamela's in your state, then there you go. All right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the portal is Silver Flume in Nevada. I want to apply for grants. I just don't have the time. It's okay, Pamela. I will assist. Our friends, Free Band Gaming, he texts. I said, don't text me if you don't have $420 ready. You got the $420 ready, Free Bands? You got the $420 ready, Pamela? Don't text if you ain't got it. If you ain't got it, if you ain't ready to pay today, don't text. Don't text, okay? Don't text. Don't text me if you ain't ready to do it, okay? It's $420. I'm applying for 5 grants for you. We get 2 consultations. Takes me 14 business days. She said, I got it. Payday, baby. Let's do it. All right. So any other questions regarding grants, things like that you guys might have? I want to make sure. That we are all ready to go. Any last questions? Yeah. So, having your LLC EIN. It's so much content out here in YouTube on like how to properly structure your business. So definitely, I even have a whole entire video that I did this year, January, on how to start a business in 2024. Watch that. Watch that video. It's a really good video. I think it's 15 minutes. I go through like how you need to get your LLC, EIN, all that good stuff, different sites you can use, some AI tools you can use. I gave you, so how you can get your logo. So yeah, like I have a whole video on here on how to start a business, how to make sure your business foundations are properly structured so you don't have to worry about walking into the bank trying to get your business bank account and then boom, like, oh, they tell you, oh, you're missing something, ma'am. You be like, oh, so I gotta use my gas, come back up here. Like, you know what I mean? Inconvenience. So to stop the inconvenience and to best prepare you for being prepared literally stops you from having all of those hurdles or feeling like the world is against you. You know, like you feel like the world is against you every time you're trying to do something. Every time you're trying to do something, it's like, God damn, something got to something. You feel me? Well, that's because your ass ain't prepared. You got to be prepared. You got to look into the situation before you go and want to execute. You know what I mean? You got to look into the situation. Maybe you should have just called the bank or looked on the bank's website to see what you need to have in order to be properly prepared before you walk in and chase. You know what I mean? So it's being prepared. And the same thing goes for when you are developing your business. Being properly prepared. Prepare yourself for when somebody trying to say that you ain't doing what you doing out here. Prepare yourself for those times where you can possibly, you know, come across a hurdle or face some type of adversity. Prepare yourself. Then you won't feel like the world against you. Then it's gonna be like, oh, because I'm a boss. I stand on it. I stand on it. You can be like, oh yeah, I'm a boss. I stand on this right here. I already knew. I already seen this a long time ago. I already seen this a long time ago. Yeah, you know. So you gotta be like that. That's called vigilance. Vigilance, okay? Thank you so much, Shelby and Gabby. So informative. Absolutely. I already have my business bank account. Yay, let's do it. You at the bank. Let's do it. I don't have all the info and mess up my business bank account with Chase. I'm going to work with another financial institution. Yeah, it's like all these banks out here. You can go to any bank. I already have my business bank account already. I know that's right. I have a business bank account. Yay, that's really great. I'm happy you guys got a business bank account. Once you get your business bank account, you need to be developing your relationship with that bank. Ain't no sense in you having a business bank account. Ain't no money coming in there. So you just got a bank account open and just throwing away money because you got to pay for that account. The account ain't free. The account ain't free. The account ain't free. You understand what I'm saying? So you get this business bank account. You open it. Oh, because I was thinking I got Chase. Yeah, it's something to be happy about. I know it makes you feel good. But if you are not bootstrapping, if you are not selling that product or service, if you ain't showing proof that your business idea is actually profitable, and if you are not developing a relationship, when the last time you walked in that bank and brought the manager some lunch? You want to get a $250,000 loan, I think you need to go to Chick-fil-A and go buy the bank manager some lunch. Listen to what I'm telling you now. TD Bank. Let me tell y'all how I'm so superior with it. We got superior blue on today. TD Bank gives out a $25,000 grant opportunity. Let me tell you how I got the $25,000. Okay, all right. TD Bank. This was last year. Just want to let you know. This is 2023. Okay. I went to TD Bank. Now, I personally, when I was about 17 or so, I had a TD Bank account. And yeah, I dropped the check in there, friend. I had somebody, little boyfriend, somebody who I was fond of in school or whatever, did something with my account or whatever. And, you know, it was negative. So, personally with TD Bank, I had already screwed up a long time ago. Let me tell you how I spun the block and revived myself. I went into the bank. I understand that TD Bank itself has its own stock and trading investment type of side, which is called TD Ameritrade. If you guys don't know, I am a stock investor, long term, not day trading. Day trading, I'm not there yet, okay? And so I want to continue. At that time, I wanted to start my own stock portfolio. I want to develop a business banking relationship. So I went into the bank and I met with Miss Janice.
Now, I picked this particular branch because it's in an area that is an underserved urban area where I know majority of the people that come in here, they're not going to talk about business. Matter of fact, they ain't going to ask half of the questions that I'm about to come up here and ask, because majority of the people that come in here are people that are 9-to-5ers. They work, right? It's kind of like the hood. But I'm going to talk to Janice, who's the branch manager. She run the whole thing. Hey, Janice. Today, I would like to open up a business bank account. Now, I'm going to let you know right now, I already know back in the day, I've had a situation, and I was, in college, first year in college, I was young and dumb. What do I need to do to clear up my personal name on that side, and also to develop a business banking relationship with y'all? Janice say, well, girl, let me see what's going on. Janice, it's Janice. Right? So, boom, Janice bring up my old account. She said, oh, well, you owe us like $200 and something. I said, well, that's $200. She was like, you know what? But I could take some of these fees off. You got all of these overdraft fees, and then we could do this, right? Maintenance fees, we could take care of this, and then you could only pay this. I end up paying like half of what I owe, all right? I was willing to give them like $90-something. Gave her $90 to clear up my personal thing. We opened up the business account. What did they need? They needed my LLC. They needed my EIN number, and they just needed to know if I had a website or not, right? And they asked me questions. What type of business are you? Are you a consulting business? Okay, what type of coaching and consulting are you doing, right? As Janice, the bank manager, because she ain't even supposed to be doing this, but I came in there so holly and jolly and just like, so happy and bubbly like myself. This not even her job. She handle accounts like, she just doing this just because I'm building rapport and we got good vibes in here. I came in there with good energy. I came in there prepared too. Because guess what? I already knew I need some money before I go in there because I might have to pay whatever I owe from last time. I need to come in here with my LLC paperwork and my EIN paperwork. So I came in there with a folder. And I came in there with a folder that is TD Ameritrade Green. Stay with me, friend. Stay with me. Okay? Boom. Got in there and talked with Janice. Janice telling me, oh, so what you do? Oh, so you help people with grants and stuff? What? You know what's so crazy? These folks over here, they don't know nothing about that. What? Yeah. Get out of here, Janice. Well, I would love to do a program, like a little class. And I would like to teach this area here, this area where we at. I would like to teach this area how to, start a business, blah, 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 and how they can start a business and open up a business bank account with this branch with TD Ameritrade. Right? I would love to do that. I'm just talking. While she typing and putting in my information and setting up my account, I'm just talking. Then she say, well, we give out a grant. Oh, you know what? Because I do know that, Janice. Now we talking what I want to talk about. You know what I mean? Now we talking about what I want to talk about. Oh, we give out. Yes, Janice. Matter of fact, I noticed that you guys not only give out grants, but you also have a scholarship program. Let's talk more. Matter of fact, how about this? We set up the account today, and let me come back 2 days later on a Wednesday, and we could set some time aside, just about 30, 40 minutes, and you can tell me what are the processes to best prepare myself for this type of opportunity. And to have your stamp behind it, your branch, the one that's going to bless me. Ain't that something? Boom. Came back, spun the block on Wednesday. I brought her, PF chains. Yeah, PF chain. This Miami, baby. This Miami, yeah. PF chain. I'm gonna bring PF chains. I might bring something Fresh Kitchen. Something real good. I might bring Longhorn. I don't even eat meat. Okay, I'm a seafoodie, but PF chains. I brought some PF chain. Brought some lunch for us. You know what I mean? And so I'm in the conference room now. Mind you, I've only had this account open for about 72 hours, 48 hours technically. Boom, we go into the meeting room, sitting down, PF chains. She got her assistant put the PF chains and all that in the lunchroom. So we really get down and get hungry. After discussing, we can go, it'll be hot. You feel me? Because bank managers, they got it going on. They have their own assistants and stuff. So boom. We sitting there, we having a talk. The talk goes so good, y'all. Mind you, Janice is a Black Caribbean woman. A Black Caribbean woman, she's Black and Jamaican, okay? The Jamaican blood can spot bullshit from 14 miles away, okay? She would have known if I was about just trying to get rich. She would have known if I was not genuine. She would have known if I was just trying to get some money just only for my own individual, goals and purposes. She would have been spotted that. She Jamaican. You know what I mean? You don't play with that. So boom. We having a good conversation, right? I'm so happy I'm telling y'all this because I want to encourage y'all to get out there. And this is what I'm going to be teaching y'all in Orlando and my in-person. I'm going to be telling y'all the connects I got. Okay? This is why you need to book an in-person. We'll get to that. Boom. Me and Janice talking. Talk goes so good. Janice tells me you need to have this proposal. Your proposal needs to look like this. And preferably it needs to be this. Don't make it no more than these pages because if it goes over 30 pages or if it goes over 20 pages, Shelby, they ain't going to read it. Boom. These are the cohort or the people, the directors it has to go through. This grant opportunity goes through 4 stages. Honey, Jen is giving me the tea that I didn't even get from the actual website. Yeah. So had I not, kind of steered the conversation and orchestrated it, I wouldn't have known all the extra additives that I could have added to my proposal that would have increased my chances of approvals. See, my proposal was so good. Y'all, don't make me find it. It was so good to the point where she was like, all right, we ready. I hopped on a Zoom. I did a Zoom. I applied first. Once I applied, and she was the one that had to submit it. All right, this is usually with these bank grants, you have to talk to the manager. The manager has to look at your pitch or listen to your pitch, which is pretty much what that meeting was on that Wednesday. And then they pretty much have to submit everything on your behalf. You know what I mean? They are the ones, they the gatekeepers in this situation. I'm just being 1,000 with you, friend. When she saw that what I was offering was good enough and it was driving impact to the community and it will bring more customers to that branch and it will develop that branch reputation. When she saw my pitch was also showing commitment to TD Bank as well, who is going to be sponsoring this event or this opportunity, yes. Did the pitch for her. She told me how to clean it up, spice it up a little bit. Then we hopped on Zoom. Her and I hopped on Zoom with another person. Then they had to approve it. Once they approved it, it went to a whole nother stage, a whole nother director somewhere in California, or not California, New York. Okay, then it took them like 45 days to approve it. This $25,000. You know what I mean? It took them 45 days to approve it. That, I ain't gonna lie, that was like a 4-month process, no cap. But I was able to get to the $25,000 in my TD account. You know what I did? Mm-hmm. Yep, I reinvested. I did a whole event. Instead of doing it like in person, I end up doing it all virtual, right? But the way I had it set up, it was dope. It was too dope. And I had some really good speakers too. This was last year. So you've been following me? This is last year. So you could get a grant for anything. And when you have a business bank account, don't just open up a bank account just like, oh, I'm you know what I mean? Like, oh, I got a business bank account. This is cool. Make the account work for you, friend. You have, when you start an account, you join in forces with you joining a community. So you got to start develop that relationship. That's how you start getting those high ticket guaranteed loans, lines of credit, and credit cards through that bank, right? So, that's a gem. That's a whole gem. That's my little story on how I got a $25,000 grant last year. Thank you. Shout out to TD Bank, TD Ameritrade. Okay. I was also able to put that into my business's stock portfolio. That type of situation. Okay. So yeah, it's a gem. I'm about to open with my credit union. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Credit unions are really good too. If you are able to open up a business bank account with Navy Federal, I wasn't able to, unfortunately, because you got to make sure your website clearly defines or clearly delivers what you do. And that is what screwed me up, okay? I don't have a business bank account with Navy Federal. Let me tell you something. I wish I did. I pray that I could. I'm going to try to figure it out. From my understanding, they said once you get denied, that's a one and done. You can't apply again. I'm going to give it a try. The Navy Federal business bank account, it has a lot to offer off of what I just told you. See, TD Bank is like nationwide, anybody, you know what I mean? So I was very strategic and vigilant on on Janice and that whole encounterment. You know what I mean? I came prepared. That's what I'm saying. Be prepared. So, but TD Bank is the bank that it's nationwide. Navy Federal is too, but Navy Federal is a union. You know what I mean? So when you're with a union, that's a real live community for real. And the people who are a part of this union are the people who serve our country, as well as business owners and you know what I mean? So doing what I just did and going to a Navy Federal branch, you know what I mean? That like the grants and the opportunities on that side is just more guaranteed. It's just more seasoned. It's just more they gonna serve their own. You feel me? Like they gonna come through for their own. TD Bank is like anybody could do what I just said. You know what I mean? Anybody could come in, open up a business bank account, converse with the manager, bring them some lunch, have a whole meeting, do a whole pitch meeting. Anybody could do that with Bank of America, Wells Fargo, TD. But with Navy Federal, like you hold on, before you even get in here, you got to be verified. Like you got to have an access code. Right? Because you got to really be a part of this type of lineage, this type of community. So the opportunities are more targeted. You know, it's much greater for you. So Navy Federal, definitely that deal. Definitely that deal. Personally, I do have a Navy Federal account. My grandfather was a Navy SEAL. And everybody in my family had Navy Federal. You know, I made sure we good over here. So Navy Federal, personally, I definitely have them. But on the business side, I have TD and Chase. Okay, Chase is like top tier when we're talking about making sure that there's no fraudulent activity happening, things like that. All right, Chase is top tier for that. Navy Federal is too, but yeah, Chase is top tier for those loan opportunities too. Chase, I like Chase Bank when we talking about if you making $100,000 annually a year, like are you getting close to that? Like Chase is like. That bank gonna treat you like a king and a queen, man. Like I done been in that business room. I done been in that room. Like they got a whole nother business suite. Like you don't go through where the bank tellers and stuff at. Like you go sit in a whole different lounge. Like I pray that everybody on this live get to that point for real with developing that type of relationship with Chase Bank, because this it's a lounge. It's a lounge, honey. You go sit in the lounge and letting the people come to you. You just chilling. They come sit next to you. Ain't no sitting across. Like they'll come sit next to you with their little iPads. So how can I help you today, Miss Clark? How can I help you today? Well, I'm in here trying to figure out how I can get some more money to reinvest. Chase is like really good about that too. So if I had to recommend some banks, Chase Bank, number one. TD Ameritrade, number two, especially if we talk about reinvesting in other companies, developing a stock portfolio, having grant opportunities, scholarship opportunities, TD Bank, sorry. And then, open up a TD Ameritrade account or Charles Schwab. They're with Charles Schwab now. And then Navy Federal business, okay? All right, so we had a really good live. This was really good live. I feel like I was very detailed, informative. I gave y'all a cool story, okay? So I love y'all so much. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. It's Wednesday. But before I get out of here, I want to make it very clear. I am coming back to the United States for the rest of the year. I am dedicating my time, my energy, my faith, my belief in putting it all into your company and into your business funding journey. I would love for you guys to book an in-person consultation with me or even a virtual Zoom with me. It's just $47. If you are in the Orlando, Florida area, period, 2 days out of the week, starting next Friday, I'm going to drop the address, and I would love for you guys to pull up on me. Whatever business challenges you are going through, I don't care. Bring all of your burdens to the table. This is a vulnerable space that I'm giving you to be able to tell me, Shelby, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it's something in my spirit that tells me I have to be an entrepreneur. I have to service other people. You know what I mean? So this is going to be that safe space for you to come into my office physically. I'm going to teach you how to search and apply for grants. I'm going to physically apply for one grant for you in person. We can create your business plan together, all of it, okay? If you are in the Orlando, Florida area, starting next Friday, you'll be able to come and visit me in person. How much is this in-person consultation? Honey, it's only $80. 80 funky dollars, okay? $80. $80 for the first 15 people. Ain't that right, Gabby? $80 for the first 15 people that actually book this in-person consultation. I am going to drop the link for y'all on Friday when we hop on, you know I'm going to be on here, friend. I'll drop the link for y'all, and then you can purchase, okay? Aside from that, you can always book a one-on-one consultation with me, which will be a Zoom call. It's $47. Yolanda is in here, and she actually booked one. She been booked it, okay? So I'm going to talk to her in a couple minutes or so. It's a 45-minute call, and it gives you the clarity and reassurance you need on how to search and apply for grants, how to make sure your business is structured, marketing strategies. You could pick my brain. You know I'm smart. I ain't got a forehead for nothing, friend, okay? So book a $47 call with me. The link is in the description, or you can text #grants to my number, especially if you are ready to pay the $420 for me to apply for 5 grants for you. Yes, it's $420 for me to apply for 5 grants for you. It takes me 2 weeks to complete these grant applications for you, and it comes with 2 consultations, okay? Until my next video, peace and blessings, y'all. I'll see y'all soon, and enjoy the rest of your business day, okay? Make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on push notifications so you won't miss my live stream. I'll be back on here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Time, okay? I love y'all. Bye.